Hello and welcome to this week's FloRugby preview of the United Rugby Championship. Round 4 gave us some spectacular moments from start to finish, and round 5 promises to be equally special. Garnering the headlines last week was of course the record crowd at the iconic Croke Park Stadium as Leinster hosted Munster in a titanic Irish derby clash. Cramming in over 80,000 fans for the occasion, the fixture highlighted just why Irish rugby is in such a strong position both domestically and internationally, with the sport capturing the public's imagination in a way that is unmatched in history. What this fixture also showed is that it is unmatched in terms of being the biggest rivalry outside of international rugby. The fixture itself was an intriguing clash between Leinster's suffocating rush defence and Munster's willingness to play an up-tempo attacking game. In the end, it would be the men in blue who emerged victorious as they came out of the gates hot, scoring 3 tries inside the first 15 minutes as James Lowe, Caelan Doris and Hugo Keenan all crossed the whitewash. Munster replied through winger Sean O'Brien from a superb set play off a line out in the 34th minute, with back row Gavin Coombs popping a subtle inside ball for O'Brien to run onto. Ending their dominant first half in perfect fashion, Leinster's big off-season signing of former Munster star Archie Neyman would crash over the line to get a try against his old team. The second half would prove to be an altogether different proposition, with just one try coming the way of Munster fullback Mike Haley, who chased a brilliant kick once again from Coombs. The fixture itself was not without controversy, however, with Leinster's second try appearing to have a knock-on in the build-up, while Munster's would-be try to Calvin Nash was wiped away for a marginally forward pass. There was of course the big issue of the refereeing team getting things slightly wrong and not allowing Munster to bring on that full complement of players in the build-up to Leinster's third try. Looking ahead to round 5, the biggest fixture on paper would appear to be that of the Hollywood Bet Sharks hosting reigning champions the Glasgow Warriors. For the Sharks, they should be welcoming back several Springboks stars, while for the Warriors, this is their first match in South Africa this season and their third on the road. Of course, they would lose their opening round match away to Ulster in the 84th minute, but have since rebounded with 3 superb efforts, all of which have yielded bonus point wins. The Sharks, on the other hand, come into the clash in 14th position with just the lone victory over the Dragons to show. In reality, should the Sharks welcome back the Boks this weekend, they will certainly back themselves to take on the champions. Away from this clash, another intriguing matchup sees 2 former champions collide in a replay of the 2022-23 final as the DHL Stormers host Munster Rugby in Cape Town. This fixture has had plenty of spice over the past few seasons, and this weekend will be no different. For Munster, a growing injury list remains a concern, especially if the Stormers can bring back their Springbok players. Yet, of all the teams who've been to Cape Town, Munster have had a sterling record down there and will certainly back themselves to come out swinging. In full, the weekend's action is as follows. On Friday, there will be 2 fixtures as Ulster host the Ospreys in Belfast, whilst the Scarlets host an undefeated Vodacom Bulls at Parky Scarlets. On Saturday, the action gets underway in Parma, Italy, as Zebre host yet another undefeated team, this time the Emirates Lions, who will be confident of locking in yet another tour win for the Johannesburg side. Then come the 2 big fixtures on Saturday, with the Sharks and Glasgow playing out in Durban, and then the Stormers and Munster in Cape Town. 15 minutes after kick-off in Cape Town, Edinburgh will host Cardiff in a clash between 2 fringe playoff teams who will be looking to bag some really important log points. Our action concludes with 2 late window fixtures with a big showdown between Irish rivals Connacht and Leinster in Galway. At the same time as the all-Irish action, the Dragons will be hoping to put their misery of back-to-back last-minute defeats behind them as they host a Benetton side who crushed the Sharks in round 4 for their first victory of the season. Remember, you can catch all of this action as well as the top 14 live and exclusively on FloRugby, and if you miss any of the fixtures, we will have the full highlights available. Thank you for watching this preview, and please feel free to leave a like, comment and hit the subscribe button.